Hello everyone. Uh, in this video, I will discuss how to make a PLECS simulation cleaner, proper, and more visually appealing than it currently is. So I expect that you please follow this approach so that your simulation becomes more beautiful and you can also understand what is going on where. So we will take the example of this simulation. So in this simulation, you can see that the circuit looks bit clumsy and scopes are scattered everywhere. Voltmeter, ammeter make the circuit more complex. So how to avoid this situation so that your flex simulation looks very clean? So to do this, what we will do is first we will understand the concept of go to and from block. So let's take go to and from. So if you click on control and U together, you can this search thing comes. So you click on go to signal go to, and then again you click on from. So this thing have come. So go to and from block we will use. So first let's keep S1 is the switch name, another S1 that is another switch name. Next take S2 and let's take S2. Okay. Now what we will do is we will take this full bridge and we will delete this because it does not look good, and we'll take the PWM here. We will take S1 connect from here and its complement S2 here, and we'll connect S1 here and this S1 here. Okay. Next comes S2. S2 is here, another S2 is here. Now you see that you don't have to actually make the simulation complicated with this S1 and S2 block, because you see that is when there is go to and from blocks are there, that means that what is going to S1 is coming here and here where the tag is S1, and what is going to S2, this go to block is coming from this from block S2 and S2. Their name should be same, so then it will come like this. And another thing what we can do is we can make these lines proper, so that like let's say I do it like this, so it's a very unoptimized way to bring the line. But if there is no unnecessary turns and twists, so it looks good and your simulation is more cleaner. Now you draw this line from here. So to draw this line from anywhere, you have to right click and it will go and you connect it here, and then from here you do right click and it will come here. Okay. Now see, this is little bit clumsy because it is connecting somewhere here, so it's not proper. So what I will do, I will bring it like this, and I will little bit arrow key, with arrow key I will move it down so that it is proper. Now it there on the same level, so it looks good. So all these things are good. Now after we have actually made it little bit cleaner simulation here, we want to make it clean further. So we will now use pro block. So pro block is very nice block. We will see how it's used, and we will take one scope block. In scope we will try to use multiple channels. So I suggest that you keep 4 channels. Don't make it more than 4 channels, it will be difficult for you to use. Now you remove the name. If you use control shift n, you will add the name or remove the name. Okay. So this way you do right, and you drag, you click control and drag, so it will copy it like this, and you connect the probes like this. Now the advantage of probe is that whenever you copy a component, it will give you the value. Let's say you take this component and drag it on the probe block. So I am dragging it, see, dragging it to this probe block, and until there is a small sign appears. See, now this sign here if I come, this sign changes. There is small sign near to my cursor, and when I come here it changes. Okay, now if I leave it here, what happens, that one window appears, and I have to just click on this component signal, that is measured voltage. If I do this, this probe will measure the voltage, so I don't need a scope here. Now I have deleted it. Similarly, if you want to measure a current like this, you can delete the scope and you can put the current and track the current and put it on top of the probe, and you can click on this measured current, it will measure the current. But I suggest that it is not necessary always. What you can do is you can delete this entirely, and what you do is you take this inductor and you drag this inductor and do it. Now inductor current also is the current that was measured by the current probe or the ammeter. So now if you see, there are two options. You can either measure inductor current or inductor voltage or both of them. So this is a very nice feature. You just click on inductor current. Now this voltage probe is necessary here. Now what you do is you take this voltage probe and you put it here, measured voltage. You can measure the voltage now. That's nice. Now you can delete the scope here. Now if you want to measure this current and this ammeter is necessary, and I would suggest that you make the things simple. So now we are measuring on this side. So let's measure this voltage source current we will measure. So one scope is ready. Let me copy this, make another one, and let me delete all the signals which are already there, because we want to put new signals here. So I am deleting them. I have deleted all of them. Now I will put the things what is on the secondary side. First let me measure this current, measured current. Now let me measure this capacitor voltage. This capacitor voltage has been measured. Now I don't need to measure this current nor this voltage, because if I just put this here, it measures my voltage, current and everything. But let's measure them separately. Oh sorry, let's measure them separately like this. Inductor, resistor current. So here I am measuring resistor voltage, and in this probe I am measuring resistor current. Okay, now let me run this simulation. You see, simulation is running, and all of them I can see in one scope, and it nicely shows you which one is what. Now let's say I want to make edit curve properties. I make it 3. I can make the width change so that when I copy it looks good. I can make 3 and make it curve properties 3. Now when I copy it, it will look good like this. Just copy to clipboard, or let me do it like this. Again let me copy clipboard, and let's say in an Word document you can directly copy and it will look good. Like let's say this project progress update form here is there. I just copy it like this. See, it copies the directly the scope waveform. So another thing is that I want to show you here, is if I bring them little bit closer, it is like this. So now you see that this simulation has become so neat and clean. Okay, save as full page SLR, something like this, or let me write like this, test page. This is I'm going to test. So now see how improved this is. If I open this now, you see how it was previously and how it is. So this was like this previously, and you can see how nice this is. I think I can put it like this. So this is it. This is how it looks like. See, clumsy, so much clumsy, but it is so nice here. So another feature I will show you, if you are writing a paper, you can go here and copy, edit, copy as image, it will copy, and if you paste it here, see how nicely the schematic has come here. Now if you want that, you want to remove the top part, you can just crop and take. See, this is a nice waveform. But if you want to if your simulation is so congested like this, so this is not good. If you copy this, it will not come rightly also. So better to make this cleaner, and you should follow your simulation strategies or schematic making strategies like this only. Don't make a clumsy simulation or an unclean simulation. This is not okay.